people keep repeating all these financial patterns because they're not allowing the experiences of life to actually feel the feelings to get to the next place. It is time for us all to stop being in this incredible space of fear. I cannot tell you, as a financial planner and what's going on in the world at large right now, how fear is just ramping up with everybody. And I always say that when the markets are volatile and when they are down, that is where the rubber hits the road. And what I mean by that, so in my first book, The Emotion Behind Money, I constantly talk about the fact that we all as individuals, every human being on the planet has some kind of trauma or rejection that started before age 7. It locked right here in your amygdala. And that becomes the thing that actually is the catalyst for every reaction that you have to everything. So, as an example, some people think that having the current administration that we have in the United States is a good thing. But then I also have people who are sitting there going, oh my gosh, this is the next dictator like Hitler. And there's everything in between. And if you are one of those people that's triggered, even if you're triggered by the people who don't like the administration, it's like a trigger upon a trigger upon a trigger. What I want us all to see, without getting into details, because I definitely do not want to talk politics, but on an emotional level, when one is triggered, that means that whatever locked in to your amygdala before you were 7 years old is actually trying to come up so it can heal. And how it heals is just actually feeling the feelings instead of doing an emotional projection onto someone or something else. I want to say that again. If you are the one triggered, and that could be from your spouse, that could be from your employer, that could be from your coworkers, it could be from friends, it could be your kids. But I'm just seeing right now that politics and the administration tends to be triggering quite a lot of people. So that's why I wanted to bring that up. All those things are true in your belief system of all the facts and the things that you're processing through. But I need you to go deeper. Because the deeper thing here is that there is something that is not resolved inside of self. It's not about anything outside of you. This is always about the inside. This is why my book, the first one, Emotion Behind Money, the subtitle is Building Wealth from the Inside Out. So if you're triggered, if fear is coming up, if frustration is coming up, if just being angry and pissed off is coming up, something inside of you is trying to come up and out. What we do, though, as humans, is we actually turn around and we actually distract ourselves. By one kind of distraction is emotional projection, like you lash out. Just look at social media today. We are lashing out at the people who don't have the same opinion as us, right? There's lots of that going on. And that's not good or bad. Just, I need you to stay in neutral. Because building wealth from the inside out means that you're in a state of neutrality and observation and staying in the mode of, well, that's interesting. I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out, but Because when you are not in a state of neutrality, you can't manifest. Let me say that again. You cannot manifest the life that you really, truly want to live. And you have to think about it from the perspective of your nervous system. Okay? Your pineal gland is in the middle of your brain. Your nervous system, if it's hijacked because you're frustrated, you're pissed, you're mad, you're angry, that lowers your vibration. It hijacks your nervous system. And then you can't manifest the job opportunities you want, the promotions, the sales, the pay raises, the tax returns, the bonuses, everything. You can't manifest with a lower vibrating, hijacked nervous system. The solution for every human out there is that if you're triggered, if your nervous system is hijacked, whether it's for fear or frustration, anger, whatever that is, it's time for you to heal what that little girl or little boy experienced before age 7. And it could be something significant and it could be something that's not significant. I personally had a little bit more of a significant one. I was sexually molested by a Catholic priest when I was 5 years old. That was a family friend. That's a little significant. But I had a client who hers went back to like her grandmother just smacked her on the hand and it triggered something in her. Okay. And why am I bringing this all up? And why does this have anything to do with your money? A lot of people say that to me all the time. Well, people keep repeating all these financial patterns because they're not allowing the experiences of life to actually feel the feelings to get to the next place. What they do is they actually distract themselves, because what do we do as human beings? There's 5 ways that we as human beings actually respond to stress. So think about, when I'm about to say this right now, which ones are you, right? So do you disassociate? Do you fix it for people? Are you a people pleaser? That's the 3rd one. You might try to control everything in your environment. Or you might want to train other people to do it your way. Those are the 5 ways that we as human beings distract ourselves from feeling the feelings that are trying to come up and out so we can align more with self to manifest more of the life that we desire. Do you want to experience free coaching based on my 25 plus years as being a financial planner and ask me any question that you want to ask me to help you get past that hurdle in your financial world? I run these free workshops every other month to start to open you up, to start to help you get to this next place. The information for my free workshop, click the link below and register, and I'll see you on the next workshop.